I have to say this because it's just kind of how it goes. The sport is called football. I understand in America it's called something else. But in the UK and around the rest of the world, it is indeed called football. So I would appreciate it if people would just call it football rather than anything else. I know in America there's American football, but we would just call that rugby. So I would say football is the best bet. Don't be calling it the other thing. But that's just one opinion. 20 minutes left. Well, I think at this point I kind of just have to make the video because otherwise this is going to run way too far into the night. But damn, the transfer window is ending, and I'll tell you, from the looks of it, this is going to be one of the most unbelievable seasons in the Premier League ever. And that is because the transfer window has been unbelievable. One of the most bombastic transfer windows I've experienced in my life. Shit's been going down from left, shit's been going down on the right, shit's been going down right in the middle. And you're saying, wait, are you staying, are you going? What's happening here? No one knows. Hey, NarendraTheComic here right now. We're just going to be talking about the transfer window closing. And it's a big one. It's probably the most exciting transfer window there's been for like 10 years, 9 years, 11 years. I'm not sure. But the amount of deals that have been done, the amount of high-profile deals that have been done, and the amount of high-profile deals that haven't been done is what has made it so special. Messi, we'll start off there. Go into PSG, it didn't look like it was on the cards. It looked like he was going to be staying at Barca. Then it looked like he wasn't going to be staying at Barca because Barca could liquidate as a club in the next 3 years if they don't pull the right strings, pull the right lever. If Kroenk's on the lever, the wrong lever is being pulled and Isma's going to be out of business. I'll tell you that for nothing. But as well as that, Ronaldo going back to Manchester United. Huge move, huge news. And it looked like City were actually going to get him before United did. But I guess he got a couple of calls. Maybe he was just playing hard to get with City so he could get the move to United he really wanted. And he is going to light up the Premier League. You know that's going to happen. He's going to score 20 plus goals. He'll probably lead them to getting a trophy this year. I don't know what trophy that's going to be, but if Ronaldo comes back and doesn't win a trophy, as I said, Solskjaer's gone. And I think Ronaldo will also be gone next year if they don't actually win something. But there were other moves that were allegedly going to happen that didn't happen. MBAPPE going to Real Madrid. His boyhood club actually looked like it could have been on the cards. But then PSG just said, no, we're not doing that. We want Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, MNM, MMN, NMMMM. One of those acronyms is correct. I'm not sure which one because I'm a bit linguistically dumbfounded right now with this entire money situation going on. We're supposed to be in a pandemic. People are losing money left, right, and center. And it seems like financial regulation's just gone out the fucking window. It's shocking what is going on monetarily with these clubs and the way they've been allowed to just pump money into themselves. But it is what it is. It's how the game's played now, and FIFA, UEFA allowed some lax restrictions, and this is what we get. Real Madrid offering $200 million for Mbappe. PSG, as I said, they went, no, 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 no. We want to keep him. Madrid's like, wait, but we'll pay you 200 million euros. He's only got 1 year left in his contract. We're stupid. We're saying we're stupid. 200 million euros. And then PSG are saying themselves, no, we're more stupid because we're not taking 200 million euros for a player with 1 year left on his contract. Shocking stuff, shocking stuff. But then when you have countries involved in football and owning and running the biggest club in France, I guess this is what you get. You get unnegotiable people. Onto the topic of unnegotiable people, Daniel Levy. Harry Kane staying at Tottenham Hotspur. It seemed impossible. It seemed like he was going to go because he didn't want to be at the club. But now, 3 wins out of 3, qualified for the Europa Conference League. We don't know how long this start is going to last. I hope it does last the whole season. We're not really sure. It might last 1 more game. It might last 5 more games, 10 more games. It could be an incredible season. I'm hoping for that. But I'm not expecting it. And I think that's the way we have to look at Spurs right now. Thankfully, they did some very, very good recruitment. I do think Tomiyasu would have been a very good right-back, centre-back mix. He could have played a multitude of roles, maybe even centre defensive midfield. And then Lewandowski just came out of nowhere and said, I think I want to leave Bayern. And everyone else thought, wait, what's wrong? What happened to him? What's happening here? Why does he want to leave? I thought City would have come in and just taken him. I know he's 35, but you could have got 1 year, 2 years out of him. The problem was, apparently the number was like over 80 million pounds. Lewandowski saying he wanted to move. It kind of blew up German football, to be honest. It's like Haaland is the next big guy, but Lewandowski saying, I think I want to move. It's not good for the German league. It's really not. In my opinion, the Portuguese league is kind of creeping up there. It's one of those leagues which no one really pays much attention to. But I think if I was to watch a team, would I rather watch a Portuguese team or a German team? In most cases, I'd probably have to say I'd watch the Portuguese match. If I had to pick it out of a hat and I had no choice as to who I was watching or who the opponents were, and it was just completely random, I would say I'd go pick out of the Portuguese hat instead of the German hat, because in Portugal, I feel the style of play is a very weird mix between the Italian style of Serie A and also La Liga. It's this odd mix which generally most people would say it's very, very out of place, but I think there's something to that league, and if they play it right, I think that could be the second or third most popular league in Europe and around the world. And I think there's a lot of growth opportunity in Portuguese football. So if I was someone who had $400 million, $1 billion, I'd be looking at a Portuguese side who's a good side, not a great side, not a Benfica, not a Porto, not a Sporting Lisbon, and saying maybe there's an opportunity there to grow a brand. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Not much, apparently. Not much. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Lionel Messi himself gonna come after you. He might be tiny, he might be short, but he's one of the best players in the world. And I say one of the best because for me, Ronaldo is the best player in the world, or maybe he was the best player in the world. Maybe now you might say MBAPPE. I wouldn't say Neymar, but you might say MBAPPE, Lewandowski maybe. But Messi is up there as one of the greatest of all time for sure. He has so many iconic moments. I think that's the magical thing about him and Ronaldo. You can't really pick out a lot of their individual moments of brilliance because there's so many of them. There just are. Messi's gonna come after you. You don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here, just how it goes. Also bring the Bagwas. Bagwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality, shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow, more of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh.